Good morning guys and welcome to another episode on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Runa and I create travel videos with my motorcycle. This year I am the ambassador for Husqvarna Motorcycles Scandinavia, meaning I'm riding this Husqvarna Norden 901. Husqvarna have a collaboration with MB Racing on Forus in Stavanger, which is my local Husqvarna dealership, which means that they are serving the bike and doing all kind of all the services and all that kind of stuff on this one. And that's what we're doing today and some extra stuff. So I will be here recording the whole thing today and hopefully participating a little bit as well. Learning a little bit more about the bike that I will be taking for a longer trip this summer. We're starting the trip in about 1 to 2 weeks, depending on when the weather is supposed to be best. And we are going through Norway, Sweden and also Denmark for at least a month, probably more. Yeah, that's the plan for today and the plan for the summer. So me and the rest of the guys here are Norwegian, so we're gonna talk Norwegian today and then I'll put subtitles on top. It would just be so unnatural for us to speak English together, and for the best communication today, I think it's better for all of us to speak Norwegian. So this is the workshop. They do have a whole shop with the bikes and stuff in Stavanger. This is only the workshop, so let's go and say hi. Ding, ding. Hello. Her er med Helge, som er daglig leder i MB Racing. Ja. Fortell litt om hvem du er og hva dere gjør.
Helge Vatne, daglig leder med Bil, MB Racing. Jeg har drevet dette siden 2002. Startet med motorsykkelbutikk i 2017. Utvidet til fullt spekter fra Husqvarna da i 20. Og ja, vi er 6 ansatte her, 1 som står på MC, 2 i kundemottak, og meg som gjør alt mulig.
Ja.
Og
så har dere fått med avstreamet i år.
Ja.
Ja. Dette er mekanikeren for dagen.
Det er det.
Vil du fortelle hvem du er?
Mikael. Jeg jobber her sikkert i 16 år, så det er vel første år når jeg skal sykkel.
Ja. Jeg kan ta en titt på hva det er vi egentlig skal montere på sykkelen i dag, som ligger spredt utover her. Så vi har servicekittet, vi har beskyttelse til blinklysene og frontlykta, vi har forsterket handguards, varmeholker, USB-uttak, et eller annet. Hallo. Vi har forsterket bashplate, og vi har en større touring vindskjerm der. Og det er det til starten, og så har vi nye dekk i tillegg. Hva gjør du? Er det bare visuell inspeksjon? Eller? Ja. Jeg står og ser på denne bunnplata som vi skal montere på. Dette er den gamle, og hvor ettergivelig og tynn og smal den egentlig er i forhold til denne større og vesentlig tjukkere plata. Så ja. Vi velger å montere de i stedet for beltebøyler, ettersom de her går opp rundt tanken her uansett. Og de er de bredeste punktet på sykkelen, for sykkelen lander når jeg tryner uansett. En ting til som skal monteres i dag, som jeg ikke nevnte i starten, det er TWINPEGS, som sikkert mange av dere allerede har hørt om. Har faktisk fått æren av å bli ambassadør for TWINPEGS også i år. Har ikke prøvd det før, men alle som jeg snakker med som har prøvd det, sier at det er liksom før og etter, og at det virkelig har revolusjonert kjøringen deres. Så det blir veldig spennende å se hvilken forskjell det blir på. Så det er noe eget med å bare tusle rundt og se på andre jobbe på sykkelen. Jeg har hatt så godt av å kunne ha gjort mye av det her selv, men man lærer heldigvis mye av å se på også. Jeg kan særdeles lite om den tekniske biten av motorsykkel. ja, det er definitivt noe som jeg burde bli bedre på og ha litt mer trening i. Så det er veldig kult å få bli med en hel dag og se på hva som gjøres med sykkelen og bli litt bedre kjent med den før jeg skal på tur. Så var det et par skruer som var med. Begynner jo å ligne på noe her. For de som ikke vet hva TWINPEGS er, så er det da altså en sånn ekstra liten footpeg på baksiden her, som du kan hvile hælen på når du kjører. Det har blitt ganske populært i rally racing og sånne ting, hvor du står og kjører nesten hele dagen. Siste an på verket. Det var ikke så vanskelig det.
Nei.
Bare igjen igjen. Hva skjer nå? Er det dekkskifte, eller er det...
Ja. Du skal ha nye frem og bak.
Ja. Da blir det de her. Battlax. Har ikke prøvd det før, men jeg har hørt mye bra om de også. Så det blir sikkert kult. Da var den ferdig. Da mangler vi varmeholker og handguards på siden her. Og så er det de beskyttelsesglassene for lykten i hvert fall. Og bagasjereilsen. Og det er vel egentlig det. Så det går unna her. And there is the finished bike after a full day in the workshop. We just left the workshop and I took it for a little bit of a, already full of bugs, a little test ride. And I wanted to just stop and quickly just go through everything that's been done today and what's left to be done. There's still a couple things missing. So I'm gonna start here in the front. We got the new big windscreen that I can already say this was a good thing that we mounted. This is really gonna make a big difference, and there's a lot less wind in my helmet, and hopefully that will have a positive impact on the audio on my videos. Perhaps there's less wind noise in my microphone and that kind of stuff, and so yeah, I'm very happy about that one. We got the protection here in the front and on these ones. I can kind of hear this one vibrating a little bit when I'm riding, but I was riding without earplugs this time, so that's why I think I'm catching up all of these new noises that I didn't hear before. Right, next up I got new tires. These are the Bridgestone Battlax AX41, I believe. Yes, Battlax AX41F. I have not tried these before. I've heard good stuff about them. First thing I can say is that they do vibrate a little bit more than the Pirellis that are on. I don't particularly like the Scorpion Pirelli tires. I have worn out a full set of those previously. They're all right. They're all right. They're just okay for asphalt and gravel, kind of 50-50 kind of tire. I actually bought these last year for my Tenere. Ended up not using them when going to Iceland. I used Vita's EO7 Plus instead. Great tires, those as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these hold up. I got them both in the front and the back, as you can see here. Yeah. All right, let's continue to work our way backwards. So we mounted the little bit stronger handguards here that are reinforced with the metal thingy here. What do you call those? I don't know, metal thingy works. You know what I mean. Then we got the stronger dash plate. That's definitely a good upgrade to have. It is so much more rigid and stronger and thicker than the original one, and I also believe that it continues further back here than the original one, so it covers literally, yeah, pretty much everything underneath here, and also great protection here in the front, so we are all good. Like I said earlier, we decided to put these one on instead of the crash bars, just because if I lay this over, this is still pretty much the widest point of the bike, so this is where you're going to take the biggest hits. Anyway, yeah, and then there's the TWINPEGS. I'm going to have new foot pegs, wider foot pegs as well, so this one will be gone. Then there's the TWINPEG right here. I just barely tried it standing up, just riding on asphalt here, and yeah, I think this is really going to be a fun upgrade for this trip of mine. Next thing, we got the luggage rack. This is the original Husqvarna luggage rack, just the smaller ones. I do have luggage system coming from Giant Loop anytime soon now. I'm changing a little bit what bags I will be using. I'll be doing a little bit of a bigger bags this year, and I'm dropping the top box. I don't really like driving with the top box, so I'm choosing bigger side bags instead. So yeah, I think that will work out fine. What else is there? I feel like there's something obvious that I haven't mentioned yet, but I don't really think it is. There's the heated grip we mounted. They are not finished installed yet. We put them on, but they are not wired down here yet. Same with the I'm having a USB outtake mounted instead of having, you can use this one, but it's just better with the integrated one. It handles weather a little bit better, and I will be riding in Norway, so you can count on some rain and bad weather, and I just want to take all the precautions I can for having a bike that can handle rain. And I do need my power outlet, otherwise I'll run out of battery for all my equipment pretty fast. What else? We did install the, let me show you. So there's different riding modes on this one, and now I do have the Explore package, which comes originally with the new Norden Expedition version. So you can do a lot more in that mode and customize pretty much everything. So I'm gonna have to play around a little bit with that. I don't know if you saw my previous video about my first impression of this bike. I just rode it over 1,000 kilometers now, and I'm not a very techie person at all. So this is a challenge for myself to actually put an effort into getting to know all the riding modes and the whole system and how I can use it. So yeah, I think that's going to be fun. I don't think there's a lot more to say about the bike today. Excited to see how this holds up throughout my trip. Right now it's 22nd of May. There is good weather coming already next week, so if everything works out, if we find time to finish everything on the bike, and I also the luggage need to arrive, and if everything of that happens before next week, then perhaps I'll start my trip already in middle of next week. So that's pretty exciting. Oh, whatever now when there's like a day with nice weather, I'm like, oh, it's almost time. It's almost time. Oh, yeah. All right, I think that's it for today. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a good evening.